Tell Philip those financial reports must be turned in by noon tomorrow. I realize it's Easter Sunday, but unfortunately there is nothing I can do about the calendar. He should have thought about that before he didn't have the reports ready. Morning. Oh, and Happy Easter. Can you believe Philip didn't have the reports ready? And on top of that, he attempted to use Easter weekend as an excuse. Something about spending time with his family. What's this world coming to? There. How do I look? Beautiful. You got that right.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Minnie is about to come out and show us her Easter dress. Be sure to go on and on about it. Ready?
Well, what are you doing?
Beautiful. You'll be the most beautiful girl in church. What he said.
It's an original design by Pierre Cardin. There's not another one like it in all the world.
Everyone's going to be talking about your style. That is the goal, right?
Of course it's the goal, silly boy. Okay, Virginia has a model yet?
Not yet.
I swear that girl is purposely keeping me in suspense.
What do you mean?
Well, we never show each other what we're going to wear until Easter Sunday morning.
You were so competitive.
I'm not competitive. I don't care what she wears. So long as I look better.
Just like a woman. You don't see Oswald and me competing over our wardrobe, do you?
Well, that's because you don't have Fantasia Goldie watching every move you make.
Who's Fantasia Goldie?
She goes to our church willy-nilly. She doesn't think that we notice that she's checking out all the girls' wardrobes in our church.
No.
She sure does. Why, she's making notes on what we wear and who we're sitting next to.
You don't say.
Every Sunday?
Oh, you two have no sympathy for anyone.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Oh, now that's Petunia. Now, no matter how much you like my dress more than hers, y'all don't let on. We don't want to hurt her feelings.
We'll try to be tactful.
Okay, ready, Petunia?
Well, what do you think?
They're speechless. Two women who can't talk. This might not be a bad Easter after all.
Petunia, your dress.
Mimi, your dress.
And they're talking again.
I knew it was too good to last.
Mimi, what are you doing wearing my dress?
Your dress? You get back in there and you change this instant.
I was about to suggest you do the same thing.
It's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Well, I'm not changing.
Neither am I.
Well, good, because we don't have time.
Oswald, have you lost your mind? You know the girls like to make an entrance.
It doesn't look like we're going to be making an entrance at all.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't think we can attend an Easter service wearing the same dress, do you?
Well, then we're going to change.
Did you hear that, Mimi? One of us will have to change.
He was talking to you.
Good grief. Okay, you're just going to have to draw straws. The short straw will have to change. Agreed?
Well, I suppose that'll be all right.
Okay, Petunia, you draw.
Wait, she didn't get to draw.
Okay, Mimi, you draw.
Why does she get to draw first?
For Pete's sake!
Yeah, for my sake.
Why, Pete?
Okay, Mimi can draw.
I think I want this one. No, I want this one. Wait, I want
Mimi!
I won!
Okay, Mimi, go change. And hurry up, please.
But I have to wear something that I've already worn. So, Fantasia Goldie will be watching.
I think Fantasia Goldie can get over it this time.
Fine. But this is going to be the worst Easter in the history of the world.
You girls are so worried about what Fantastic Open thinks of you.
Tell me, Petunia, do you even know what last Sunday's sermon was about?
Of course I do. It was on... Why don't you mind your own business?
Oswald, you're just as bad. The only reason why you go to church is to get that contract deal. What's his name?
Mr. Crandall. And if I get that contract, it would mean a big bonus for me at work.
See? You're just as bad.
So what? He only goes to church to park with that girl on the pew in front of us.
Her name is Cassandra. I'm not not.
We're all hypocrites, so we might as well at least face it.
Okay, Beanie, hurry up. It is Easter Sunday, and the church will be packed. All the parking spots will be taken.
Hey, slide over. I need to look at my hair one more time.
Both of you are going to have to move out of the way so I can see how I look in my new dress.
And besides, mistletoe for Christmas, not Easter.
Hey, I don't care what day it is as long as I get me some sugar. Colonel Taylor, Elkin, what are you guys doing in the city?
Well, cousin, to me it's like y'all time come out to Creek County to spend Easter with us.
And to get you grubby little hands on our money.
Now, Grandma, so the least we thought we could do is come spend Easter with y'all.
Now that you mention it, did you happen to bring any of that money with you?
Petunia!
Well, they have millions. And you can certainly tell by looking at them, they sure aren't spending any of it.
Oh, you just mad because Uncle Lee didn't leave you none of his land. Oh, just full of diamond mines and coal mines and oil fields.
Please don't remind me. Still a migraine coming on.
You know, Grandma said we'll be waiting for years for invitations for y'all to come on out here and see y'all. That we should just get on in the truck, come on out here and surprise y'all. Surprise!
We done already got a surprise, Pastor.
Oh, well, you see, it's just that.
What Pete means is, we're just not really prepared for company.
Well, we ain't company at all. We're kinfolk. Yeah. Like we say in the country, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, must be time for supper. I think for $1 we're having duck.
Of course, your family. And we're glad to see you as always.
But unfortunately, you caused that bad time. See, we're about to head off to Easter service.
Have mercy, Clarence. Did you hear that? They're heading off for Easter services.
Drat it all. Tell him, Pastor.
I get to tell them.
Do the young.
Guess what? We going to church with y'all.
Don't think just all the grit. I bet y'all ain't never had this many surprises in one day.
Could you excuse us for one moment? What are we going to do?
If they go to church with us, what will Mr. Crandall think?
Cassandra will be time of bed. They come along.
Fantasia Golding will never let us live this down.
Follow my lead. We would love to have y'all go to Easter service with us, but unfortunately, we're already running a little bit late, and we don't have time for you to change.
Change?
Yes, ma'am, into your church clothes?
These are our church clothes.
We had them made up special for Easter Sunday.
Yeah, nobody dressed up fancy like this in the city.
You know what I just thought about?
What did you just think about, Petunia, dear?
We forgot all about Easter lunch.
We forgot all about Easter lunch. Drat it all.
Whatever are we going to do?
If only we had someone that would stay here and fix Easter lunch for us while we go off to the service.
If only we knew someone who runs their very own diner and has lots of experience cooking for lots of people. You know, someone who's in the cooking business.
Well, how can I keep you back to somebody? You jabbing in my ear like that.
Hold on there, Captain Dick, a minute. Grandma, you used to cook for lots of people.
Yeah, you run your own diner.
That's so nice of you to offer, Grandma Taylor.
What over?
To stay here and cook our Easter lunch while we go to the Easter service.
When did I do that?
But we can't go to church and leave Grandma here all by herself. No, that wouldn't be nice at all.
You're right, of course. Someone would need to stay here with her to help her. I wonder who that could be.
Heck, me and Linda May's pretty handy in the kitchen. Yeah.
But y'all just hold your horses a minute. I'm looking forward to going to Easter services myself.
Well, that's just it, Grandma. You can still worship with us.
Well, how do you feel?
Well, our service is broadcast on Sunday afternoons on the television. You can watch it on our 75-inch TV screen.
We even offer these 3D glasses, so it's like you're right there in church with us.
Well, all right. If y'all like my cookie that much.
Good girl.
I can't wait to taste it.
It will be delicious. I just know it.
You're gonna love Grandma's cooking.
Yeah, in Creek County, she was voted Cook of the Year for the month of April. And don't fret none, Grandma will be glad to help. That's right, because like I said, we're real domestic. I'm just like the girl next door. Yeah, you live next door to South Pound. Okay, is everyone ready?
We forgot about Mimi.
She'll go to list again, she don't start here. Hold on a second, Mimi.
Grandma Taylor, the kitchen is right through there. Right through that door.
All right, Clint, come on, let's go take a gander at your fancy kitchen.
Go on, Bester. Right through that door.
Ready or not, here I come. Well, Mimi, that is my dress.
I know.
But I haven't worn it yet.
I know.
Mimi, you can't wear my dress before I wear my dress.
It was your idea to change, remember?
Okay, Petunia, under the circumstances, I think it's okay.
Besides, we'll be late if we don't get going.
Hey, what's this?
Okay, everyone, let's go to church.
Stay calm, Mimi.
Baby, I didn't see you standing there. Cousin Oswald, Grandma wants to know where the wood is.
No, there is no wood, Bester.
Hey, Grandma! Hey, Grandma, ain't no wood!
Baby, a cook with no wood. Woo! Lord have mercy. If there ain't no cook with moo-moo. Woo! You look pretty in that dress. You look just like my movie star.
She does? Grandma, how much flour do you need to fry some of them there? Ooh, and say this, Cousin Mimi. Hey, look at that dress. You're just so pretty. You know you're just as pretty as a deer standing in the field. They get shot. Standing good and stuffed and hung on the wall right above the fireplace.
That's pretty.
I'm pretty. She's pretty. Oh, hey, Brenda May, come around and take a guess. What is it, Linda May? Look at Mimi in that pretty dress. My, oh my, that's a pretty dress, Cousin Mimi. Why, you're prettier than a deer standing in the middle of the field. I done told her that, Brenda May. Now, hold on a second, everybody. What about my Easter dress? Bless her heart.
Well, I do hate to rush everyone, but the old clock is ticking right along.
Wait a minute. They're not going to church with us, are they?
Oh, no, they've been kind of staying here to cook Easter lunch.
Oh, thank goodness. What?
What she means is, thank goodness that someone thought about the Easter meal.
Grandma, we'll see you at the preach. Let's go, Cousin Oswald.
Sorry, but where are you going?
You don't expect us to stay here and help the women folk cook, do you?
Of course not, Betsy. Everybody in the free world knows that cooking is women's work.
But I cook all the time.
So do I.
Okay, I'm stay here and help Grandma. We'll go to church with women folk.
Now, hold on a second, everybody. It's clear to see that Grandma Taylor needs someone to stay here and set the table and light the candles and all that.
Right as rain. So, Elton, you and Pepper can stay here and they get everything ready.
Okay, as long as I ain't got to wear no apron.
You city folks better get up and move on. You don't be able to hear no preaching at all.
Ain't nobody gonna be doing anything except looking at Cousin Mimi and how pretty she is in that fancy Easter dress of hers.
Cause like we say in the country, when you dress up to bride heifers, can't none other animals go to candle to her.
Yeah, and I ain't never saw a more prettier heifer in all my born days.
So we'll see y'all all after church.
That's right. Talk to both of
And
them.
thanks again for setting up lunch.
Bye. It's going to be. Bye.
Grandma, I'm a little surprised you picked me so much. I never thought in a million years we'd miss Sunday Easter preaching.
We ain't gonna miss it this year, either.
You mean we're gonna watch it on that big golly? These things didn't work. It's almost like you're standing right in front of me.
No, we're gonna watch it live and in person. What do you mean, Grandma? Well, I was gonna keep this as far as surprise. So I done everything up with real secret like.
It would.
Well, late last night after I closed the diner, I cooked up a whole slew of victuals. I put them in bowls, put lids on, and put them in the back of the pickup truck.
You mean our whole vendors in the back of our truck?
And I know we got these just bring it in the kitchen and warm it up after the meeting.
So we get to go to church with our city cousin? I get to sit my cousin Oswald.
Oh, I want to sit by him and tell you. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till they get all settled down in their pews, and we're just going to walk right in there and go, surprise! So wait, Grandma, we got our Easter bonnet. Oh, never fear. Grandma is here. Look at picture.
Golly, pretty. I can't wait to see the surprise look on our cousin's face when we come walking in that church.
Well, family, shall we go to church?
Up from the grave he arose, with mighty glory goes.
Tough was all just a bad dream.
But why can't I wake up?
I couldn't wait all the way home.
That could only mean one thing.
It actually happened.
They came to our church.
They sat with us.
They shouted surprise at the top of their lungs.
They sat with us.
They volunteered to recite an Easter poem.
They sat with us.
The pastor actually stood up and recited the poem he wrote for Easter.
Fantasia Golding saw them.
Mr. Crandall saw them.
Beautiful Cassandra saw them.
There, baby. It'll be all right.
No, it'll never be all right. Not as long as I live.
How can we ever face our pastor again?
We'll have to move. It's just that simple.
Somewhere far, far away from the judgmental eyes of Fantasia Golden.
One, make Baxter get up in the middle of a sacred service and recite his Easter poem that he wrote.
There he was, in that atrocious hill building there, where, reciting that rustic verse, there, in front of the most intelligent, sophisticated people in all the city.
But the worst part, the very worst part of the whole ordeal is when everyone realized they were with us.
Someone get that. I'm too weak to move.
Hello? Oh, hello, Pastor Green. It's Pastor Green. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well,
Pete, what did Pastor Green say?
Well, he said, is this Peter? And of course, I said, yes, sir. And he said, is your family home? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, is it okay if my wife and I pay you a visit? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, okay, well, we're on our way. And I said, thank you, sir. And that's when I hung up.
Pete, what were you thinking?
Pastor Green can't come here.
But he'll be here any minute.
Okay, everybody just stay calm. We don't know why the pastor of the most prestigious mega church with the most beautiful stained glass windows is coming to visit. Pete, when you talk to him, did he sound mad?
He didn't sound mad.
There. You see?
He sounded furious.
I'll bar the door.
Wait. Everybody in the car, let's go. Come on, we'll get it.
We can't run off after telling Pastor Green that we're here. It isn't ethical. It isn't moral.
Then what do?
We lie.
Lie?
We explained that these hobos headed to the church service from off the street, pretending that they knew us.
I don't know. Do you think it'll work?
Of course it'll work. What do you think I have up here in my head?
Sounds pretty hollow, man.
Get the door.
Silly boy, you locked that door by mistake.
Sorry, Grandma. Come in.
Good now, well, I bet you sure are glad we're there livening up your church service today.
Yeah, bless y'all's heart. I've never been to something more boring in all my born days.
We prefer to consider it reverent.
But when I was going on that service was as cold as a mother-in-law's kid.
I tell you what, it was pretty as all get out in there, but it was cold.
But Spencer, you stood up in the middle of a sacred service and recited an Easter poem without permission. That was presumptuous.
Much obliged.
Much obliged. Much obliged. Much obliged.
You're welcome.
I can't stand it a minute longer.
Calm down, Mimi.
Grandma Taylor, you were supposed to stay and cook us Easter lunch. Well, that's our second surprise. Surprise!
Surprise enough already.
We done got all the meals cooked up and in the kitchen, just waiting to be ready.
But our pastor and his wife are on the way here now for a visit.
Well, that ain't no problem. We just set the extra plate.
Family, can I see you a moment, please?
We can't let our distinguished pastor see us with these hillbillies.
You'll know for sure that they're really with us.
I have to keep him in the kitchen.
Look, their preacher's coming over here.
This ain't good at all.
What are we going to say to him?
He's bound to ask us how we like the service.
And we'll have to have him sit through his service like watching paint dry.
We'll do no such thing. Remember what Mama always said. If you can't say nothing nice, keep your trap shut.
So if the preacher asks us about his old sermon, we just don't say nothing.
Got it. Don't say nothing.
Operation Keep Him in the Kitchen is now underway.
Operation Zip Your Lip has now started.
Grandma Taylor, my stomach sure is rumbling.
We can't wait to sink our teeth into some of them there vittles. Right, girls?
Right, y'all. Why?
What's that? Oh, okay, they're on their way.
Who you talking to, Cousin Oswald?
The stove called, wondering when someone will be starting lunch. That was a little joke.
Cousin Oswald, that joke wasn't funny at all. But don't you fret none. Everything's all ready. All we gotta do is just warm it up, except for the biscuits. I can't make them ahead of time.
We'll take all the time you need, Grandma. We're not all that hungry.
Cousin Oswald, I thought your joke was funny. Yeah, we was laughing on the inside.
Remember, we have to keep them in the kitchen.
Oh, there they are.
Did I hear a cow bell? I didn't know y'all running cow.
That is the doorbell, Fester. That means someone is at the door. I'll get it. You just stay in the kitchen. That's right, though. That's right there.
I'll take it. Get the door.
Why me?
Well, I'm certainly not going to get it.
For heaven's sake, I'll answer it. Everyone sit down and act normal. Why, hello. What an honor to have you in our humble little home. Welcome. Of course you may come in. How rude of me. Look, Oswald, it is Pastor Green and his gracious wife. I do love that dress you're wearing.
No, I thank you, and I do love your dress.
This all please? I wear it when I don't care how I look.
Hello, Pastor Green. May I take your jacket?
No, thank you. We won't be staying long.
Have a seat, won't you?
Our visit is, how should I say, quite awkward.
Awkward, sir?
Yes, it's about the visitors you had in church this morning.
Oh, you must mean those hillbillies. You thought they were us? No, sir. We've never seen them before today.
You haven't?
Oh, no, they just wandered in.
We couldn't very well ask them to leave, could we?
Well, of course not.
It's just that we at First Church in Stand Glass, we take great pride in the way we do things. People like that probably would appreciate the things we did. I tend to use very lavish words in my sermons, and they probably wouldn't understand a thing I said.
Well, we're afraid that could result in confusion for them.
And the Bible clearly states that God is not the author of confusion.
You are absolutely right, Pastor Green. Citizens off the street would simply be lost trying to keep up with your sophisticated prattle. Rhetoric. Sermons?
I'm glad you understand.
Well, it does make us feel better that you appreciate where we're coming from.
No worries, and I am sure that we will never hear from those poor souls again.
Oh dear, what was that noise?
Minnie, did you tie up the
dog?
The dog, right, the dog. Did you tie up the dog?
Huh?
I bet he got loose. Come on, let's go check on the dog, Minnie.
That silly dog, he is always getting into everything.
Well, I am really quite an avid dog lover myself.
Oh, well, what's the dear thing's name?
Bob. Actually, his name is Rubber Bob. Why is that Rubber Bob?
Oh, well, he sounds cute. May we see him?
I would go in there if I were you.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh. I tell you what, I'll go in there and I'll bring Rubber Bob out here. He needs to get out of the kitchen anyway.
I always said if you can't stand the heat, don't be in the kitchen.
Don't help me, Dee. I am terribly sorry, but Rubber Bob is sleeping right now. Maybe you can meet him the next time.
Oswald, Baxter told me to tell you.
Not now, Mimi.
Who's Baxter?
He's our dog.
Just a minute. I thought you said your dog's name was Rover Bob.
Fester's our other dog. Sit, Fester, sit.
A second. You said Fester told me. So this This Fester dog, he talks.
Well,
I think something strange is going on here.
Isn't Fester the name of that hillbilly that recited that dreadful poem this morning at Easter service?
Somebody called me. Oh, y'all must be the ones that's at the door when I heard the bell. I thought you was a cow.
You're sorry.
I said I thought you was a cow.
Mr. Tickenheimer, would you please have whomever is in that kitchen to come out here now, please?
yes, sir.
Don't blame them, sir. They really didn't mean any harm.
What in tarnation is going on? I got 50 bills on the table. Here, I'm afraid of them. Yeah, I've got to clean up that mess I made.
What's the matter, Cousin Oswald?
Pastor Green, Miss Green, I'd like you to meet Fester, Elkin, Brenda May, Glenda May, and Grandma, our family from Cricket County.
Family?
This explains a lot, doesn't it? I'd like to clarify something. Are you or are you not the rebel rousers that intruded upon our Lenten celebration this morning by hastening your celebration in and by reciting that and discording that poem that he did this morning from my sacred pulpit? Explain that.
Well, first you're going to have to explain to me what you just said.
Just a thought. Someone who does not appreciate the fine art of syntax construction. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Tickenheimer?
Now look at here. If you're mad because you wasn't invited for the Easter dinner, just hold on to your britches. You're set to extra place.
Yes, hello?
Pastor Green.
Yes, who is this?
Sir, it's Mrs. Quest, the church treasurer.
I'm going to have to call you back. I'm right in the middle of something right now.
I think you'll want to hear this.
Very well, go ahead.
That hillbilly, the one who recited the poem this morning, wasn't his last name Taylor?
I'm not sure to say. Sir, do you have any ID?
What?
ID. Identification. What's your last name?
Taylor, sir. Pastor Taylor.
Yes, Taylor's the last name, that's correct. Why are you asking?
We were counting the offers from this morning's service and came across a check.
Please get the form.
Pastor, this check was written for $50,000.
What's a special on a check for $1,000?
No, sir, the check was written for $50,000 and it was signed by Elvis Taylor.
Elkin Taylor?
Yes, sir?
I took it upon myself to conduct a little research on his family. It seems they were after the receiving in of a large inheritance left to them by a late uncle. They're worth millions.
Thank you for this information.
Pastor Green, how can you ever forgive us for deceiving you this way?
Now, where was I? Oh, yes, I was just saying, what a privilege it was to have you and your humble family worship with us over there.
Privilege? Here, what are you saying?
I'm saying that we would love to stay and break bread with this wonderful family on such a beautiful Lord's Day.
But if you would only allow me to...
Well, you sure took your sweet time of saying so. I'm going to get in my big kitchen and get them bills ready.
Well, dear lady, you don't need to be working so hard on Easter Sunday. Why, you're a guest here.
Well, how do you reckon them bills gonna get from Miss Myers to in here?
My wife will do it.
That's right, my wife will do it. Wait, that's me.
Honey, you understand? Remember, honey, you and I both are servants of the Lord's people.
Awesome. We can't let her do that.
Of course we can. Can't we, Pete?
I should say not.
Pete will do it instead.
That's right, I'll take care of it. Wait, man.
You're a real sport.
But I don't know how to...
See, now we'll help you with everything.
Nonsense.
Yeah, so everything.
You just make yourself comfortable.
But, dear, what is all of this about? Oh, like my husband said, make yourself comfortable.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, I insist. Grandma, baby, you get yourself back there in that kitchen.
Well, Grandma, she insisted.
The preacher's wife is right, Grandma. You're our guest.
Yes, you have a seat too. Here, let's get you coffee. Would you like me to get a fan for you too?
You don't wait a minute. Let me get this straight, Preacher Blue.
Just green.
Whatever. You're the preacher from that fancy church we went to this morning?
Yes, ma'am. That is I.
Oh, and we would just love to know what your family thought about our service this morning. What about you, young man? Young man? Young man? Oh, that's funny. He doesn't seem to hear me.
Well, I hear you just fine. I'm just plumb ignoring you.
But it was your idea, Grandma.
Mister, you're slower than erosion. You ain't supposed to tell her you're ignoring her. You're just supposed to do it.
But we really do want to know what she thought.
Preacher man, if you really want to know what we thought, I'm fixing to lay right out on the table.
Now, Grandma Taylor, you really don't have...
We really want you to be honest. Well, we spend a lot of time and money and public relations and steady of our church. What? If you could sum up what you thought of our service this morning in one word, what would it be?
One word, huh?
One word.
Stuffy.
Boring.
Cold. Rude. But other than that, we like it just fine. Preacher man, it just seems like your nipples have been starched and armed, but they ain't any of them washed.
What did you think? What was in our particular in our service that you thought was stuffy?
Well, it started when we went in, and it ended when we went out.
They didn't one person at that church say it's not to have us Thursday.
Well, our people don't like to be intrusive. You know that part where y'all had everybody turn around and shake everybody else's hand? Not a one shook any alarm. Well, maybe they didn't see you. Honey, we had on our Easter bonnets. I don't think they could have missed it. Touche. There's something else bothering me about your sermon.
What bothers you about my sermon?
The worst one.
Well, I ran out of time.
All right, because you spent all morning talking about I need money for them fancy stained glass windows.
Well, time got away from me before I knew it. It was 12 o'clock.
And if we keep people past 12 o'clock, we never hear the end of it.
Pardon me, Preacher Brown.
It's green.
Don't mean no, never mind, I'm colorblind. But I got